Well, for some strange reason, I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. Maybe I'm just keen. Maybe there's some other reason, but I was up and at 'em, and I've already done a little bit of packing, but I've got a couple of biggies. So I thought I'd take you through them just to sort of show you how I do them. A couple of nice items. Take you through how I wrap them up and get them out. Okay, item number one is just a PS3 Slim. I imagine if you're a reseller, you've sold quite a few of these. So, got a couple of games with it. Got the controller, which I couldn't find. Whenever I list these, I do put them in a bag, so it should all be contained within the bag. Whether I took that controller out for a little bit of testing and it got a little bit waylaid, it's a possibility. So we've got the lead and the HDMI as well. So I've just got like a crisp packet box. I will put the two games underneath the console and wrap the whole lot in this box as a kind of first initial cover. I always do this on all electronics, just to, talk about it taking the edges off these corners. So it'll be enough to cover one way and enough to cover the other way. So by the magic of video editing, that should be done now. Well, that was quick. I impressed myself there. I'm suddenly become efficient. So that is the controller, bubble wrapped, put in a bit of cardboard just as a bit of extra protection. This is the HDMI leads plus the power leads, and I reel them up and I try and put the wire through the prongs and then put the most bubble wrap on the prongs, and I'll probably put a bit of cardboard in front of that as well. I forgot to put the games under the console, but that's all right, they can sit on top, maybe with just an extra bit of cardboard around it. So this is all going in a box now, double wall box, which I will grab. That's probably got about 4 layers of cardboard around it, and can't get banged on those corners. So should be safe and sound. So let me grab that double wall box, I'll just show you that, and then we're done with that one. Right, this is the box I'm using. I've put in a load of newspaper in the bottom. Normally I'd look at a bit, box like that and I go, oh yeah, just screw up so many balls of newspaper. That'll be about 4x3, 5x3 balls of newspaper. So there I am ripping up all the old newspapers that I've collected. That box had a load of masking tape around it, and I took that off because there are certain tapes that if you sort of tape over it, it will come off quite easily. Amazon use one. It's kind of like blue, and I think it's got Amazon writing on it. Blue and orange, I think, dark blue and orange. So always make sure that they're ripped off. But yeah, that should be good. I'm going to put the PS3 in first and then put the other stuff on top of it. I'll probably might put another layer of newspaper in between just to make sure that there's good packaging and void filler between that, and maybe some extra cardboard as well. I'm all right on weight. This is going to be between 2 and 5 and probably nearer towards the 2. My mistake, I had to put the box in, the PS3 in that way rather than flat. So it's gone in, it's absolutely fine. There's a hell of a lot of void going up here, but that's fine. I've got loads of newspapers, so they'll just be chucked in. And I will put another double wall bit of cardboard on the top there. I did think about shrinking this box down, but it's a bit of a faff, and also you lose the bit of the integrity and the strength of the box, even though you double up on the amount of cardboard you have in places. It's a right miserable grey day out there, that's why I've got the light on, so if it's shining off my head I do apologise. Here's the next one. It's a GT8 Boss effects pedal thing for a guitar. So that's sold, and again I was going to use a cardboard box just to take the edges off, but I have got, it's a heavy beast, this one, and I've kind of had this bit of cardboard kicking around. I think it was inside a big box that I picked up. So I think I'm going to use that. It's really thick and will be ideal. Looks like the ideal size. So that will be my initial wrap that I'm going to do first. Okay, I'm getting a bit creative with my box here. Bit of Blue Peter. I've got a big box, but there's a lot of void in it, and I don't really want to use that one. So this box has the right dimensions, but in the wrong places, if you know what I mean. So if this box was this wide, it would be fantastic. So I'm hoping to change this box into a longer, less tall, smaller box. I've measured my dimensions. I'm going to cut here. If this needs a little bit of extra cardboard on it, I'll just stick that on. But I don't normally do this because normally I have boxes that are the right dimension. But let's see how this goes. I'm not going to film it because it will probably go wrong. Okay, that's not too bad. Pretty simple. Just a bit of square cardboard taped in on all the places where there were gaps. So there was 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. I could have hot glued it, but I couldn't be bothered to get the hot glue gun out. I did think about reinforcing these folds as well, but I think it'll be okay. You know, once this is closed, this pretty solid box, I will put extra cardboard in there just as a bit of a support as well. But now it's just, you know, newspaper scrunched up, get that mixer in or whatever it is. What is it, a foot pedal? Sold for £89 and I don't even know what it is. But yeah, that should be more than secure. Well, there we go. I surprised myself with that one. That's quite a solid looking box. Absolutely packed with... I was using this backing paper that I found a roll of instead of newspaper. It's slightly more sturdy. I think I'll probably pick that up at a boot fair for like 50p or something. So always look out for these things. But that should get there nice and safe. Now, I've got to take the dog for a walk. So let's see if I can get him ready. And as usual, he's asleep on the sofa. But as soon as I get his lead out, he'll be up and waggy tail. So nice little 40-minute walk, and then I've got to find some things to list on eBay, and that's me for the rest of the day, listing away to my heart's content.